Hi Taurus, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina. This is going to be your August reading. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising Taurus, but it's not going to resonate with everyone. It will resonate with whoever it is meant to resonate with. So, before I begin, I want to state that as I was shuffling the cards for your reading, preparing myself for it, I felt like a strong or a sharp pain in my throat, and I'm feeling this heaviness in my chest area as well as my throat. And I feel like there's something that you want to speak up about, there's something that you need to speak about, possibly, but you're not able to, is what I'm getting. And I looked to the oracle cards at the bottom of the oracle decks to get an understanding of what's happening. And this is the card that I saw. So it reminds me of the Eight of Swords, and I get the feeling like you're feeling stuck in a situation and you need to speak up about it, or you need to speak for yourself, is what I'm hearing. But you're not able to, or you feel like you're not able to, is what I'm getting. Okay. So we will start with the oracle cards, but I will want to pull some Lenormand cards. These are far more specific and more to the point. They're very sharp, okay, in terms of their messages. I feel like I need one more. Okay. So we've got the lilies at the bottom of the deck. So it could have something to do with an elderly person, okay, but it also has to do with peace and harmony. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the ring, the heart, the whip, and the okay, I get what's happening here. And the path. Okay. So you might be at a crossroads with regards to a particular relationship, I feel. Okay. Now this is quite specific, so it will not resonate with everyone, and that's because this relationship is facing some challenges. It is facing, there are probably some arguments happening, some back and forth communication which may be harsh, or it may be just feeling very punishing, very challenging to you, or a lot of hard work and unnecessary hard work. Sorry about that, the doorbell rang. Um, so it could be that you're feeling like this relationship or this commitment to whatever it may be, it could even be a job situation, okay, it is now leading to a crossroads where you need to decide whether to continue on this path or not. So this is a clear crossroads moment where you feel like you've reached a place where you need to make a choice whether this is actually for your highest good or not, or what do you need to do with this. Do you continue on this path or you take a new path? So that's the decision that is coming up for you. This is a very, very clear, straightforward message. Like I said, with Lenormand, it's usually very straight and to the point. Okay, so it does feel like you're going to have to make some big decision because of some challenges in your um, in a relationship, specifically because we have the heart and the ring. So it could be something that is very close to you. Okay, it doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship, but it's something that you love. Okay, where there is love, basically. So that's what's coming through. Now let's see, what do we have here. Yeah, the first card itself is orphaned. Okay, we've got chaos and conflict. I'm sorry about this, and if this is not the kind of situation which is odd, I mean, this is not gonna happen right, uh unexpectedly in August. I feel like this pattern has been playing out. So if it's not resonating with you, this is not the reading for you. It's completely fine, and I'm happy for you. Okay, but you don't have to force this to apply to your situation. Okay, then we have strategy, we have effortless, and generations. Yeah, so I, like I said, I felt like there is some kind of a pattern playing out, and it's reached a point where you know that something needs to change, something's got to give, and that you can't continue this way. Okay, something needs to change here. This is a number 5, the orphan card. So fives do indicate changes, and sometimes, where well, most of the time um they're changes that are uncomfortable. Okay, could be a disruption of some sorts. And if this is not playing out in your immediate environment or your immediate reality, this is something that's going on within you. Okay, you could be feeling conflicted about a particular thing, and you are being called upon to actually remove your emotions from this situation and to actually think about it from a more logical perspective, to plan and not get lost in that chaos. Okay, I know it sounds easier said than done, but the thing is that in order to break this pattern that you've been in, and this seems like it's been going on for ages, okay, you're going to have to take some sort of a risk. Okay, you're going to have to come to the edge of this cliff and take a leap. Okay, and do that which seems effortless, in the sense that that which is the path of least resistance. So if you have to fight too much against the current, then it's not going to help you, right? You can't go upstream because it's challenging, it's not actually good for you. So if something seems too challenging for you, too conflicted, too chaotic, this is the time to actually take control of the situation and to make a decision mostly from your logic, because I feel like if you get into your emotions, it's going to be draining and it's going to be like never ending. Okay, you can just get lost in your emotions. So um, but the good thing is that I feel like this is divinely guided. Whatever is happening, you do have support of your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, whoever it is that you connect with. But they are asking you to be open to possibilities, okay? Have patience, yes, but also be flexible in the sense that, again, do that which seems effortless rather than something which is too much work, okay? And be flexible in the sense that the universe knows which options or which doors are good for you, which are right for you, and they will present it to you. So keep an open mind as far as that is concerned, and don't fixate on just one option. There isn't just one option for you, okay? In fact, the path here is split into two, so there may be multiple options or routes or ways opening up for you, okay? And this is actually good because it is telling me that you will move into a peaceful environment or a harmonious environment after this. So let's see, what does tarot have for you, Taurus? Okay, this came out like that, so I'm going to take it that way. Okay, got the Four of Wands. Yeah, so this could have something to do with a connection, with a relationship, probably a marriage for some of you. Okay, but this is a portal opening up for you, Taurus, and it's a good portal. It's inviting you to something that is more peaceful on the other side. Okay, you are being invited to walk through the portal. No. And that is your card, the Hierophant. So I like seeing your card in your reading because it shows me that you're coming into your own and you're in your power. Okay, what is this Judgment about? Okay, we've got the Three of Cups and the Princess of Cups. For the Hangman, we have the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. So Four of Wands, What is the Four of Wands about? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay. So it looks like you're getting some important messages, and there is some movement as well. You may be possibly moving into a new home. Okay, that's quite possible. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So it does seem like this is some sort of a commitment. Okay. This has something to do with a important commitment or partnership, is what I'm getting. Something that you've invested a lot of your time, energy, and emotions into, possibly. Okay. So you've got quite a few big energy cards here. You've got the Hierophant, the Hangman, and the Judgment. So that's three, and the Hermit. So four major arcana right there. This is a big, big energy, okay? And it's very fiery, I'm feeling. It's very change driven. You've got a 5 year as well with the Hierophant. So there are going to be a lot of changes and a lot of movement, okay, with the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's this release of energy, that burst of energy, especially towards the second half of the month. I feel like things are going to get better for you. The first half of the month, I feel like you're going to continue to feel a bit stuck in this, this dilemma of which way to go, what do I do? And that's what the Judgment is here to tell you. This could have something to do with your community, okay, the people who you're close to. This could be a friendship, this could be just your sense of, your support system, could be your friend circle, like I said. It could even be that this has something to do with a reconciliation. Maybe someone from your past comes in and offers you something, and you take your time, you go within, you're trying to listen to your inner voice about whether to pursue this or not, whether this is something that I want to get into or not, whether this person is reliable or not, all of those things. That's what I'm getting for some of you, at least, that this could have something to do with a past connection, but it has been challenging, and this could be that this person comes back into your life for a second chance. They want a reconciliation, and they're trying to like test the waters here with you again, okay? Then we've got the Hangman and the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. I want to take a card for this Queen of Wands. What is this about? In relationship readings, usually the Queen of Wands for me is someone who is like a third party, or someone, you know, who's like really attractive and charming. Got Justice and Temperance. Two more major arcana have showed up in your reading. Wow, Taurus, this is big. This is huge. Oof. This feels very karmic, okay? It's very, very karmic because I feel like there's a major lesson playing out in your life. And this could be like one of those lessons that you've had to learn as a part of your ancestral karma, okay? Whereby a certain pattern keeps playing out in your relationships, and this is the month where you need to make a decision on whether what I'm hearing is whether to tread on this path, or to break free from it, or choose to walk another path, okay? And that's a huge message in your reading. It's all about making that big decision. It's your judgment call ultimately, but it is something that has an influence of the past. It is playing out in the present, and it is going to affect your future in a big way, okay? That's the Judgment card. It's the past, present, future, reviewing, assessing sort of energy. So what you're thinking about, what you're mulling over with the Hermit and the Hangman, is whether this is actually in alignment with who you are, whether this is something that is empowering to you, or whether this takes away from your power. That is a big message that is coming through, and you have learned some major lessons with the Hermit and the Hierophant. And this is all about that lesson. You've reached a point where you need to apply what you have learned, okay? And that you're gonna have to do very judiciously, very wisely. And I feel like that's why you're tapping into your inner wisdom. You're trying to listen to and follow that light actually. And that's what the hangman does too, in a way. Okay. It's all about your crown chakra energy is coming through very, very strongly here. I'm being drawn to her crown as well. And what I'm hearing is that crown of wisdom. Okay. The hangman basically surrenders to the situation and is in suspension because he chooses to do that, because he wants that enlightenment, that flow, basically, that blood to flow to his head, and for it to give him some new insight into the situation so that he can look at it from a distance and from a different perspective. So I do feel like you're going to take some time to think about the pros and cons of this situation and try to see what is going to be the best solution for everyone involved, not just you. Okay, that's what's playing out. Yeah, you've got the moon here. Wow, that's another major arcana. This is pretty big, Taurus, and I feel like it's life changing. Okay, once you cross that portal, it's like no going back. That's what I'm getting. So, the Four of Wands could have, of course, something to do with a marriage or a commitment or a relationship reaching a point where something needs to change. It may need to, yeah, there's a new start here waiting to happen. You've got the Ace of Wands as well. Now, if this doesn't have anything to do with a relationship, this could even play out in, yeah, you've got the Five of Pentacles here. This could play out in generally in terms of your life. Okay, maybe you decide to move out of a place or out of your parents' place for that matter, and you move into a new place, or you there's some sort of like graduation is what I'm getting. It's almost like you're being tested in a way by the universe to see if you're gonna make a different choice this time. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And this time, what you're doing is because of all these major arcana here, and especially the soul searching, seeking your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, especially because of these cards, I feel like you're you're gonna make the right decision, the right choice this time. Okay, and things are gonna pick up pace pretty quickly. I feel towards the second half of the month, and that's when things will move into a more positive environment or a positive development. Okay, let's get one more card for this Hierophant and Six of Pentacles. What is that about? It feels to me like a big commitment in your life. Okay, this is a huge commitment, it's a life altering commitment, and got the Ace of Swords. You've got two aces here. Wow. So, massive new beginning for you, Taurus. And you've got the Three of Swords again here with the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. Again, some decisions to be made with respect to a commitment. And I feel like what's happening here through this process of going within and taking your time to decide, to review, to assess, to look for answers from within and from spirit. Trusting your own judgment is really important. Through all of that, I feel like you're arriving at some kind of an epiphany or a conclusion, or you're arriving at this clarity that is going to completely change the game, okay? It is an undeniable truth that's going to come to you that you cannot turn your back on, or you cannot unsee in a way, okay? Um, and that's gonna change the situation even more. This could have something to do with maybe breaking off also from a commitment of some sorts that you have probably taken a vow of, okay? For others of you, I feel like this is going almost like back to your past lives or your generations, like I said, whereby if you've had a particular pattern in your family, think about this. If you've had like maybe poverty consciousness or something like that, and in your past life, you might have taken a vow of some sorts, of celibacy or um, poverty, then this is something that is coming to light for you, and you're going to cut it off. You're going to put an end to that, okay? Which is wonderful. I'm really happy for you. Um, it's a very big month for you. You're starting and ending with Major Arcana, and you've got two aces. This is huge. Like, it's hard for me to even comprehend this. Got the Seven of Pentacles again. Yeah. You're gonna make a decision about whether to continue, like I said, on this path that you have invested a lot of time and energy into, or to break free from it, or to cut it off. What is the right thing for me to do? Yeah, I've got again the Ten of Swords. Some of you are definitely gonna end it, okay? I'm not gonna lie. If this is a marriage, it could be that you're making this decision to walk away from it, okay? If you're not married, I feel like in fact you could be getting committed to somebody, and you're spending most of your time in this month reviewing and assessing the situation. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Sag, and or even a Virgo, and you could be thinking about whether this person is worthy of investing in or not, and taking that call, because you do have two opportunities here to start anew or start something new, okay, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this person could come forth and give you this offer, and you're spending a lot of your time deciding on whether to actually go ahead with it or not this month. And this is for somebody out there, okay? It's not going to resonate with everyone. What's the advice for Taurus? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. We have express your love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I feel like you're getting this gift, okay? But you're taking your time to decide on whether to accept it or not. Embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So that's what's happening in this area. And yeah, a lot of changes are taking place in your life, and I do feel like once you walk through that portal, things are going to be very different. Okay, either way, whether you decide to actually walk away from this or not, your life is going to completely change. Okay, irrespective of what decision you make, but you will make some sort of a decision by the end of this month for sure. So I'm wishing you all the very best, Taurus. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comment section, and do like, share, and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and hang in there. Do take care of yourself, and anytime you feel like this, okay, when you feel like there's no one around, or you're feeling lonely, uh, just know that your guides, your ancestors, your spirit team is watching over you, and they are waiting for you to walk through that path. Okay, so you're not alone. That's what I want to tell you. So do take care of yourself. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you again. God bless. Bye bye.